Hey ladies and gents, what we're looking at now is a model of the respiratory zone of the lungs. So that's going to include things like smaller bronchi, respiratory bronchioles, terminal bronchioles, alveolar ducts, alveoli, alveolar sacs, things like that. So let's go over the important anatomy. So what we see up here are really just smaller bronchi. You'll notice that the cartilages kind of become plate-like. As it branches down, what we see here in these very small tubes, these are actually respiratory bronchioles that will themselves head into the alveolar ducts. So that's really the beginning of the respiratory zone when we hit these respiratory bronchioles that head down into these alveolar ducts and then into the alveoli themselves. What we see here, these large kind of bunch of grape-like structures that are kind of separate from each other, those are alveolar sacs, and each of the grapes themselves are the alveoli. Over here you can actually see the capillary beds that surround the alveoli to facilitate the exchange of gases. Remember, this is the site of external respiration where our body exchanges respiratory gases with technically the outside air. We flip around to the back, you can see more of these blood vessels and capillary beds, and where we would actually see the alveolar ducts would essentially be running along these pathways here down into the different branches of the alveolar sacs. And that, my friends, is the respiratory zone, the site of external respiration in our model. This will show up on your quiz and on your final, so make sure you review it.